Sparks Fly, Bob Terrell.
Hey, Dad, can I be the first president? Can you make me the president? I'm sorry, son, but you can't even see over the lectern yet. I know, Dad, but I just want to be like you. What's a lectern? Mr. Contest Master and fellow dreamers, at 9 years old, I asked my dad to become the first president of the Sons of the American Legion. It was a step toward a goal I didn't even know I had, of becoming a leader and a speaker. How about you? Have you ever had a feeling you knew you should act on, but you didn't know why? You know the kind. A little spark inside you starts to glow. And it says, do it. Go for it. At least give it a try. Well, that's what I recall at that young age of 9. A spark inside me that glowed. It came out as, hey, Dad, can I be president? And I suppose you could say, when I didn't get to be president, my little spark sort of faded away. But I believe these sparks come into our lives all the time. And I also believe they never really die out. But rather instead, I think they continue to burn, glow, as an ember of desire. Fast forward with me 20 years from that point in my life. I'm happy at work one day as a computer geek. My boss walks in and says, Bob, how'd you like to become a trainer for a leadership program we're rolling out? Trainer? Leadership? What do I know about that stuff? What are you asking me for? Well, because something tells me you might enjoy it. And you might be good at it. What do you say? You want to give it a try? Did he see that little spark still glowing? Well, I say yes. And the next thing you know, I'm conducting a leadership seminar. And you know what? I'm feeling kind of spunky. Yeah, because for the first time in my young career, I was getting to use one of those newfangled electronic gadgets. A lavalier microphone. But we come back for our first rest break. And I asked my audience a typical review question. So, did you hear anything earlier this morning that really got your attention? That you can use as a communication tool? No one raised a hand. Did I fail already? Did I not make any connection with my audience? And then they start to laugh. I mean, laugh out loud. And they're obviously laughing at me. What did I do? What did I say? What if? It was closed. But my mouth was hanging wide open. I just stood there in shock. All of a sudden, I see a hand. Bob, we're loving the seminar. And we've heard several good tips on leadership. But we also heard a few things we didn't need to hear. Please, next time you use that restroom, turn your microphone off. That's what I did. I laughed right out loud. And you know what? Microphone faux pas on all the days still went on to be a success. But you remember the little spark? That little spark just burst into a flame. I found myself a new career and realized a dream almost 20 years later of becoming a leader and a speaker. Now another important spark starts to glow almost 20 years after that. I joined Toastmasters, something I put off for almost that long. So I was excited. I was looking forward to the new experiences, the new friends, and yes, some new challenges. As a trainer, I was traveling all over the country, and wherever I went, I visited Toastmasters clubs. It was great. I made all kinds of new friends, and I got a ton of new ideas for my job. But there was one special club visit that made me very nervous. Very nervous. And I think it would make you nervous, too. Just imagine yourself getting all dressed up and ready for the first time ever to visit a nudist Toastmasters. I mean, come on, folks. What do you say to a naked Toastmaster? Well, I was a trainer, right? A professional. I thought I was going to be cool about it. I thought I was going to be able to handle it. In fact, I thought I was going to practice a lot of eye contact. That didn't work out either. I walk in the meeting room, I meet my first naked Toastmaster. What do? I blurt out something dumb like, "How do you keep your badge on?" Thank goodness they're forgiving. And they were fun and friendly too, just like all other Toastmasters. But the important thing is the spark. The little spark that glowed when I joined has since that time burned brightly and consistently as a flame. A flame that has become my true passion. So when do you decide to pursue your passion? Wait for the right time? Do you wait for someone else to tap into your potential? Or do you become like a little 9-year-old who simply looks up and says, "I can do it"? Well, if I learned anything about these lifetime experiences, it's this. When it comes to your passion, don't be patient. If you feel the spark, fan it. Fan it until it becomes a flame. Why not make it a bonfire? Because aren't these sparks really little voices? Voices that whisper to us, saying things like, "You want to be happy? Follow that dream. You want a fulfilling life? Trust your gut. Go for it." That's what I did. And when I talk to my dad these days, and I still look up to him, he says, "Congratulations, son, for making your sparks fly." And I say, that's what you can do as well. Don't wait. Make some sparks. In fact, starting today, why don't you live the rest of your life as a spark master? Mr. Cochran.